Could someone who's totally pro-life also vote against all the pro-life bills out there? Coming up next.
Adrienne Southworth is running to be the 7th District's next state senator. Previously the Deputy Chief of Staff for Lieutenant Governor Janine Hampton and leader of the watchdog organization Take Back Kentucky, Adrienne's combination of experience and skill is known to unwind the labyrinth of state government for the benefit of many, not just the few. She is the proven problem solver we can trust to represent our views, listen to our needs, and despite the challenges we face, always find the best solutions.
Hey everybody, welcome again. This is Adrienne Southworth running to be your next senator in the 7th District. Today I've got my friend Andrew. Thanks so much for coming, Andrew.
Thanks for having me, Adrienne. So are there politicians out there, even in Kentucky, that say they're pro-life, but they actually vote against pro-life bills?
Oh yes, definitely. So, okay, you remember a few years ago when we had, the Democrats had the majority in the House, but it was by a very slim margin.
Mm-hmm.
And every year they would bring in the pro-life bill of the year to have a big scene, pretty much is what it amounted to. And every single legislator, I mean, the far leftist legislator you could imagine, I'm pro-life. Well, they've got some reason and coming out of thin air why, you know, they can't vote for the bill, but they're still pro-life. And so it's just the thing to say. People just say it, and then they add all these carve-outs to where it comes down to it, the bills don't pass, but everybody's pro-life.
Now, I've heard some even pro-life people say, well, but the life of the mother, you know, life is important even for the mother. Are those the carve-outs that they're kind of making?
Well, no, I mean, they might bring that up, but they bring up everything. I mean, the whole kitchen sink and everything. It's like, yo, the law shouldn't be the one. Well, yeah, we somehow the Constitution can walk around that whole part. I mean, they have weird reasons why really no pro-life measures should be even considered.
Wow. Well, it sounds like we really need some actual pro-life politicians up in Frankfort.
No kidding. So here's the deal. I mean, with the situation we're in right now, I mean, everybody knows Roe v. Wade. There's a lot of talk about that right now. And, you know, the Supreme Court is the one who has previously said, well, we're always finding new definitions of liberty and freedom. And that's kind of where they get this whole, you know, people have a right to stuff that we never have heard of before.
Right.
So anyway, you know, that's going to be really interesting because you have, for example, at the federal level, you had back in George W. Bush's years, I believe it was, we had the partial birth abortion ban. You remember that?
Right.
So the partial birth abortion ban at the federal level, at one point, Kentucky was saying, hey, let's adopt that. Well, guess what? Kentucky's definition of partial birth abortion is stronger than the federal definition. So by saying that Kentucky is going to adopt the federal one, it was actually weakening the pro-life stance, but under the guise of pro-life measures, right? Yeah,
it sure sounds good. I wouldn't have thought that. So.
Exactly. So that's the issue. And the thing that really grabs me the most is that this year, I mean, we're talking about 2, 3, 4 weeks ago, whenever it was, where the legislators were trying to wind down the session, right? And it's been a total nightmare. But they did not get readings on a bill. I started looking at it. The number one best pro-life bill was constitutional amendment this year. And typically, even in the House of Representatives, they won't have the best pro-life measures ever passed. You know, they'll pass something, but it's never that really good one. It's always like, okay, well, that helps. So anyway, this year, that bill, it passed the House. And I was like, oh, this is awesome. But then guess what? Senate Republican leadership killed the bill.
What? The Republicans did?
Yep, it's gone. They never passed that bill.
Wow.
And nobody will ever see it again until, of course, next year.
So it's not been passed. It's not going to be on the ballot next year.
Nope.
So what are the chances of that constitutional amendment being brought up again in a later session and passed?
Well, every year, obviously, we've got another chance. And I tell you, when I'm in the Senate next year, it's getting brought up and we're passing it.
Share this video with your friends in Anderson, Franklin, Gallatin, Owen, and Woodford counties. And please vote for Adrienne Southworth